welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. I am getting ready to clean my house. So last night I kind of cleaned up the kitchen a little bit. I wanted to go to bed with a clean kitchen and at least feel like I did something. And this morning I had a little bit of a headache, so I'm getting kind of like a late start. The dishes are also washed in the dishwasher, so I have to unload those. I have some loads of laundry going. I need to clean up my bedroom, bathroom. I have to water some plants. So just random, like everyday house things I need to get done. So I decided I would take you along. Hopefully this will give you some cleaning motivation. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. So let's get to cleaning. I wanted to get started in my room and I wanted to show you what it looks like. So as you can tell, there's a huge mess. There's laundry on the floor I had sorted out to wash. My bed's not made. I have things piled on my dresser. It was super dusty, and wanted to move on to the bathroom to show you what that looks like. From a distance it doesn't look too bad, but as you get closer you can tell it did need some cleaning and kind of like a good deep cleaning behind the faucet. I just have some plants in the bathtub that I need to water and put back. I like to start off by making the bed. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know that's one of my favorite things to do because I feel like once my bed is made, the room looks so much better and a lot cleaner. And I was just folding this quilt set, or I don't know if that's what you could call it, but I've been looking for a fluffier, like a duvet cover or a comforter for like the fall winter time. So I just washed this one and I was going to put it away. I haven't bought a new one yet. I did get one, but I wasn't crazy about it, so I'm returning that one. So for the meantime, I just brought this gray soft blanket and it'll work just fine. Down to just clearing things out of the room. We are going on vacation in a few weeks, so I've kind of been piling things up that I want to take or just putting them to the side for now, so that's what these piles were. Then I took the laundry into the laundry room to get that out of the way and start a new load. I really have been loving using the 7th generation bleach. It doesn't have that harsh smell. It doesn't have a smell at all actually. And I feel like it really does help clean my clothes and kind of lift any stains. I will link it down below if any of you are interested. Moving on to one of the most exciting parts about this cleaning video is my new vacuum. So my husband actually just got me this new Dyson V11 torque drive vacuum, and I was really excited to open it up and try it out. So this really felt like Christmas morning. You know you're an adult when you get excited about getting a new vacuum. But I was really excited to put it together and try it out and see how it works.
In the beginning, there was time. No room for darkness.
So this did have quite a few attachments. I mean, some of the parts were the ones where you hang it up for the charger, but as far as the attachments, it does have more than my V7 that I currently have. So I still haven't gotten a chance to use all of them, but it was exciting to open it up and see what this vacuum came with. And of course, like any new tool, usually it has to get charged. So I went ahead and took out the charger and put that to charge while I continued to clean. And what's nice about this new vacuum is that there's actually a button on there that you can press and it'll show you how much battery life you have left. Like I said earlier, my kitchen wasn't too bad because I did clean it the night before. So I was just putting away the clean dishes and I had a couple dishes in the sink that I needed to wash. And of course, my favorite part once the kitchen is clean is turning on the diffuser. So this way there's a nice fresh and clean smell. This is the spray I like to use for my sink and my bathtub. I will spray this all over and just use an old toothbrush and a magic eraser to clean it. use this Method Anti-Bac Spray for my toilet. I don't like the smell, but I need to use it up since I have it. So I'll usually just spray down the toilet, leave it for a little bit, go work on something else, and then come back and clean it. Then I went to check on the vacuum. I know it's hard to tell, but it's showing it was 60% charged. I wanted it to charge all the way, so I left it charging and continued on to cleaning the rest of my room. Moving on to the living room, it wasn't too bad. I just needed to dust and fluff up the pillows. There's just a couple things laying around that I needed to move. So I'm starting off by wiping down this entry table. And it was pretty dark and gloomy outside, so sorry the lighting isn't the greatest. Moving on to watering my plants, I just went ahead and started bringing all of my plants and putting them on my kitchen counter. Now this isn't all of them. I do have a lot, but that's just kind of been like my hobby. So I like to bring them in the kitchen. I don't do this every week, but once in a while, I like to do like a deep watering. So I will put them all on the counter, run the water through a couple of times to make sure that the soil is really saturated. I like to use this drying rack and put it on the bottom of my sink. This way when I water the pots through, the water has somewhere to drain and it's not sitting flat on the sink. While some of the plants are draining, I will go in and wipe off the shelves where the plants usually stand. I do have a video of how my husband and I put together these shelves. I will link it up here and down below. They were pretty easy to make and I think they look really nice with all the plants on them. Then I went in and watered some of the bigger plants that I don't bring inside with this little watering can. And some of them I have hanging, some standing on the floor in different baskets. This is one of my favorite plants because of its bright lime green color, and I just put it in this new pot I got from Target, and I just love the way all of it looks together. And these are the shelves after I put all of the plants back. I love how they look. I am planning on doing a plant tour one of these days. We just have to replace the sliding door in our sunroom, and this way I can finish setting up the room and hopefully do a nice plant tour. Then I went back in the kitchen to clean up the mess after watering all of the plants, and it wasn't that bad. I just kind of wiping off the dirt, rinsing out the sink, and that was pretty much it. By this point, my vacuum was finally all the way charged, and I went ahead and started vacuuming my bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and living room. And I really have been loving this new vacuum, so this was my first time using it. I did finally realize the next day that there is a part where you can adjust, you know, for like higher rugs and lower rugs or lower floors. And at first I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna have a hard time vacuuming these rugs because it was suctioning so hard. And then finally I realized you can adjust it. But I really did like it. It is a little bit heavier than my old vacuum, but I feel like I'll get used to it and it's not a big deal. I also love lighting a candle when I'm done cleaning, especially if it's kind of a little bit chilly or gloomy outside. I did have a candle burning earlier, but it did burn out, so I put a new one there. And the best feeling after cleaning is being able to sit on the couch, kick up your feet, and relax for about 2 minutes until you remember you still have another load of laundry to fold. I hope this gave you some cleaning motivation. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.